Hi, Beshies.
Hello, Beshies.
Hi, welcome back to our episode,
Hello.
the Beshies
How's
podcast.
everyone?
Great. How's your holidays?
New year, new me.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Went by so fast. And then I'm so glad that it stopped snowing. The
Oh,
rain
yeah.
washed away the snow.
It's so
We
true.
yeah.
And I would say it was really a great holiday because at the same time there's fireworks again for New Year.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah,
good.
I love
Have
it.
you seen the fireworks, like Burj Khalifa fireworks? So good.
No. I
Oh,
didn't
it was
have a good fireworks, right?
the one in Times Square. Apparently, it was a little like a downer. It wasn't that good. Apparently,
Uh-huh.
for the even the New Yorkers were saying, but the one in Burj Khalifa in Dubai was great, and I saw that's literally what I did for the evening of 31st. Watch
Mhm.
on fireworks online
From
in
different
different
That's so
countries.
nice.
It's so
Yeah,
nice.
the
Yeah.
one in London and the one in Paris. The one in Paris is really good because it's by the Louvre.
Mm.
Normally, I
Wow.
think before they would do it near the Eiffel Tower, but this
Mhm.
time sorry, not the Louvre, the Arc de Triomphe. So there's a big arc, and then they use that. The fireworks are behind it and around it. Yeah, it's really
Mm.
good. Yeah, you
Yeah, the
guys
one
check
in
it
the
out.
middle.
That's
Mhm.
Mhm.
awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, here in Vancouver, we don't have an official fireworks, right?
Mhm.
But there are some locals are who actually just use their own, fireworks. So we can see fireworks here, over there, somewhere there, here in North Vancouver. So the
Mhm.
view from our house, we
Mhm.
actually
Mhm.
have a lot of
Oh, by the
fireworks.
way,
Yeah.
there was like someone posted on Reddit. They saw somebody lit up fireworks inside their condominium apartment.
Yes, I
Oh,
saw that. I saw that video.
I don't know why they would do that, right? That's very dangerous.
Yeah,
yeah.
New Year eviction.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then I also saw these videos that like people were gathered, like for example in downtown Toronto and here in Vancouver, and there was no fireworks. They
They ju-
waited just three, two,
Hmm,
one, and then like, oh, where are the
No,
fireworks?
nothing.
what's going on? Oh. So speaking of New Year, of course, the regular, cliche topic of New Year is New Year's resolution. Do we
Oh.
still believe in New Year's resolution? Resolution.
Of course, we do believe in resolutions. It's good to have a vision for the year
Mm.
and to
Yeah.
have something to follow for the next few months and reassess again after the year. So I think it's a really good thing to have it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to hear your New Year's resolution. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
more about it.
I
Hmm.
think the most common one would be about healthy living, right? To have a healthy living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the most common one.
I think everybody, especially in January at the beginning of the year, everyone wants to live a healthy
Yeah,
lifestyle,
yeah.
right?
I think some people call it dry January, right?
Right?
Why is it dry? Why is
Or
it
like
dry?
you just feel guilty after eating lots of
Yeah.
food during the
Like it
holidays.
doesn't have to
It's-
be the whole 2023, but just dry January because of like, the Thanksgiving and then the Christmas and then the New Year is just like back to back to back
Mm-mm.
yeah.
And
holidays.
nothing happens after, right? Like January, okay, what's the next event? Nothing. Okay, let's start eating healthy again.
Yeah.
Yes. So everybody starts going to the gym on January.
That's true.
Everybody
Yeah.
starts up. I
That's
guess
true.
it's the busiest time for the gyms. A lot
Yeah.
of people are signing up new members, or ex members. Now they want to do it again, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
The peak season for the gyms.
Mhm. Um, so here in Vancouver, it's good to join, I would say, Anytime Fitness, because they're 24/7.
Mhm.
Um, Fit for Less is good too if you're really on a budget.
Yeah.
Because there's a location now that's 24/7 as well. Yeah, so you just have to check up on your gym. And then yeah,
Or
in
you can
terms of
even go to community centers. Before, I used to go to the nearest community center because they have different classes. They have
Mhm,
yoga, Zumba, jazz,
mhm,
dance, any kind of like dance sports. Just depends on your schedule.
mhm.
But it's a good option too, because most of
Yeah.
the time community
Mhm.
centers are a lot cheaper, and then they have good facilities as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in Richmond, for example, the Richmond Oval, uh,
Mhm. Yeah.
it's a good but then I don't know how much their membership now. But when you enroll, you can access the classes as well, unlimited
Mhm.
classes.
Oh, that's
And
good.
That's
mhm,
awesome.
and
And most of these like gyms or maybe a community center, I guess you can start for free and try
mm,
what they offer first, and then later on decide if you really want it, right? And
yeah.
I would say
Mm-hmm.
also for students, make sure you know what's your benefit
Mhm,
for for joining gym,
mhm,
or if there's a gym that is in collaboration, I would say,
mhm.
with your school, so you really wouldn't pay that much. You would get a discount. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So your New Year's resolution, Beshi ran, is to have a healthy living or healthy lifestyle. So you're joining a gym. So what is
Mhm.
your like? Do you have any kinds of goal? Any specific
Mhm.
one? Is it gonna be in 3 months or 6 months or 12 months? Losing or gaining weight?
Yeah.
What is it?
So my goal would be to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. So
Wow,
yeah, hopefully
amazing.
get to do that. Yes, yes. And I'm also having this plan on doing going to the gym uh as strict as I can be,
Mm-hmm.
following this plan of going 3 times a week.
Oh
Mm.
Um,
wow.
yeah, so it would be like minimum 3 times. So it should be 3 times or more.
3 times or more. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely an
in order for
achievable.
me to see really a result, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have any days that you're like, oh, I can't go to the gym? Like what do you do in those days if you don't want to go?
So of course, the hardest day that I can't go to the gym is in a Monday, because it's start of the week. I still feel like, like after a weekend, it's gonna be hard. So just in case it's hard for me, but I want to really be motivated. But in case of about the weather, or uh
Mm.
the gym is closed, I can do it at home. Buy a mat, and
Right.
then just watch some YouTube videos and follow those. So I
Yes.
still keep up with the plan that I have made.
Yeah. Yeah,
Amazing.
you're right.
Mhm.
There's
That's a
so
really good tip.
many resources online, right,
Mhm.
that you can also use if you want to work out from home.
Yes.
Our budget is limited, working from
Mhm.
home, watching free YouTube channels,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
or even just using bottles as your
Yeah.
dumbbells.
Yeah, yeah, I
Right?
actually did that
That
way back when I was in the Philippines.
Oh, you do that. That's really creative. Yeah,
Because I
we're
saw
not
a lot of videos that
doing
like
that.
you
Uh-huh.
can do weights and it's very cheap. So I tried
Yeah.
it and then it actually works. So that's a
and
really
there's
good tip.
Yeah, and you can search online workout without equipment or stuff like
Mhm.
that. Then you'll find also good workouts that doesn't really require weights, but then they
Mhm.
use
Mhm.
proper body mechanics in order for you
Yeah.
to achieve the same results as if you were using weight. Yeah.
Mhm.
Loggy Lattice, look it up.
Mhm.
She's really good. I like her.
Oh, how do you spell that?
BLOGILATS. We'll also show it here on screen so they can check
Okay.
her out.
Right.
She,
Yeah.
she's really good. She has a apparel now, merchandise and all
Mm.
that from doing a lot of videos. Her
Yeah.
her workout videos are pretty hard. Like there are some arm workouts that she was doing online, and then it's so simple. It looks so easy, but because
Mhm.
it requires some time, that
Mhm.
it really does test your endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like simple arm circles like this.
Mhm.
If you're doing it for a minute, it's like, oh my gosh. And pop,
Yeah. It really hurts your
it
arm.
really hurts. You could really
Oh.
feel it. Yeah. So it's
But
all
the more
about
it hurts, the more that you know that it's
it's
working. So
working.
Yeah.
yeah, keep
And
doing.
also consistency of doing it, right? You get
Exactly. Stick to the.
really good results if you keep it
Mhm.
consistent. That's
Mhm.
amazing. And then if you're doing it online as well, right? You really manage your own time. It's very flexible. You don't have to,
Mhm.
for example, if the gym is so far away from you, um, you know, you
Yeah.
don't have to spend an hour
Yes. Yes.
stuck in traffic or something,
Mhm.
right?
Because in that way too, it that discourages you as well to go if
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm.
miss so far and you
Yeah.
don't have another like a plan B on being fit at home.
Yes. That's true. Or like yeah, if you're going to do online, even you can, ask a friend if they want to join you on a
Mm-hmm.
virtual journey,
Yeah,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
maybe work out together and while watching the video. I did that with my coworker before. We would do
Uh,
yoga together
yeah.
because
I think a lot of
that
people were doing that during pandemic.
Yeah,
So
I
yes,
did that.
yes,
I
I,
did that
exactly.
too.
It was
yeah,
during the
I heard they're
pandemic.
doing it until now.
Oh
So
wow,
Yeah,
that's
really
amazing.
good.
it's
Mm-hmm.
good. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Because then both of you are, enjoying it at the same time. You have an accountability partner
Mm-hmm.
and it's
That's
not
important.
costing you money, right? And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
fun to have a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And is there any other tips that you have there, Beshi Ran, that you can, give out to our viewers for them to really hold themselves accountable to their visions and goals in terms of like fitness for 2023?
Yeah. I would say the only main thing that can make you stay on what you have envisioned your body to be is like if you like for me, if I'm like I'm 29 right now, so I'm 29, you you know that as you age there would be really a lot of struggles with your body, right? But if you
Tell me
come to think
about
about,
it.
you have start now. You have to start now in
Yeah.
order for you to really have a good health as you age. So that's just the main thing. It's better now than later when everything is worse.
Mm-hmm. And don't batter yourself up if you or badger yourself up. If
Mm-hmm.
you, for example, you have like low days that you're not motivated to do it, don't kill yourself by thinking too much like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
why am I
I agree.
Yeah, don't beat yourself too much. You
don't
can
beat
either like
yourself.
go for, a 10 or 20-minute walk outdoors or outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just go around your block or go to the
Yeah.
grocery,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, just to keep your body active.
Active, exactly. And don't always put a goal on thinking like, oh, I have to lose this much of weight by for example like me in 3 months. Like not everyone needs to have that. Like as long as you do this not just for losing weight but just mainly for being healthy, that's
Hmm.
that's already so important.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
having
Mm-hmm.
a healthy lifestyle really affects
Mhm.
your mental health as well.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Exactly.
true. Good.
Oh yeah.
Sounds great. Exciting.
Yeah, sounds so exciting. So excited for the results for
Oh,
you, Beshiran.
let's
Looking forward to
hear.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Have um have this vision with me and support me, guys, in this
Yes,
resolution.
let's support Beshi Ran.
Yes.
Hold her accountable to her vision. All right. Thanks, Beshi Ran. What about you, Beshi Kim? Any goals? Your
Mm.
resolution?
I think in line with healthy living is also healthy eating, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I also want to focus on is eating healthier food and preparing my own meals using better ingredients like clean ingredients. By that I mean avoiding a lot of sugar. I like
Mm.
sugar though.
Who doesn't?
I like sugar. I like sweets. I like chocolates. I have lots of
Oh,
gifts from friends and coworkers. It causes breakout. It's not really good for your skin. It's not good for your
Mm-hmm.
even for your brain, like mental health. Sometimes sugar
Mm-hmm.
can cause brain fog too. So
yes, yes.
excessive sugar, excessive carbs, not very. It's not very
Healthy.
good for you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I wanted to focus on reducing those um
Okay.
foods. I saw this sugar replacement called allulose. It's
Mm-hmm.
similar to it's similar to like Splenda, like those kind of
Like
sweeteners.
ones. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not artificial. So it came from fruits actually. It's a
Mm-hmm.
byproduct of fructose.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, I don't know how the scientists did it, but they were just able to like pick on some, like pick it apart and
Mm-hmm.
then separate it and then manufacture it as allulose where you can just taste it. You can taste the sweetness, but
Mm-hmm.
it
It's not
doesn't
really.
it doesn't cause any like it doesn't have any calorie value. So zero
Oh.
calories. Yeah, but I think
I thought it's like a pseudo, pseudo sugar.
no, it's actually real. It still came from sugar, but fruit sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because
Right.
fructose is also sugar, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
think yeah, the only difference is it goes into your bloodstream still, and so it can spike up your blood sugar levels.
Mm-hmm.
With allulose, they were able to like take it apart. Yeah, there's some science behind it. I was
Mm-hmm.
researching into it because my mom she made flan, like leche flan, out of
Yeah.
it, and it was sweet.
Oh,
And I was like,
wow.
Oh.
yeah, it worked. So yeah, so I was like, oh, maybe we could use that. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
eating healthy sometimes can be expensive because you're trying
Oh,
to.
Mm-hmm.
yes. Especially in Vancouver, right?
Yeah,
Everything is expensive, not just like, the transportation is becoming more
yeah,
expensive now,
exactly.
or
Yeah.
salon, or just really anything.
Yeah,
Any everything
inflation, right?
everywhere is affected.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're avoiding sugar, Besh, and then carbs. Do you have anything else that you need to avoid?
And oh, gluten too. And
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
gluten. Okay.
gluten, yeah, because it's causing bloat. Like you feel bloated with gluten. Hey,
Yeah,
at
that's
least for
true.
Yeah.
me, that's what I feel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think different people have different effects, but
Mm,
yeah, I think I can also relate. The effect on those type of food is not just physically, but also like you said, it can affect mentally, like the brain fog.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, so
mm-hmm.
that's good that you're doing that.
Yeah, it makes you feel because when you're bloated, when you have brain fog, it's like your energy level decreases, and that's what I want to change. Like I want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to have more energy for the day, and I know that with sugar, for example, you feel energetic for a few hours, or
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
right, just for a few hours, and then suddenly you will
Yeah.
feel so tired at the end of the day again. So I found before that reducing sugar you and replacing it with better food, or
Mm-hmm.
replacing it with better alternatives, for example,
Mm-hmm.
helps definitely helps with the energy level. When you buy stuff I guess my take or my advice is to pick something that is healthy, but at the same time on sale. So seasonal fruits, for
So,
example.
so where do you buy these things that are healthy or on sale?
Yeah, let's say for example during summer, most of the berries and citrus fruits are on sale because that's their peak season. So
Right.
I would choose berries during summer. I wouldn't buy them over the winter where they're like $7 for, like
Mm,
2 pounds or whatever. Um,
Mm.
for this season, I don't know, like maybe grapes, whatever is in
yeah,
season.
grapes is
Try
really all
yeah.
year round.
Try to buy something that's within in season and then use that as your ingredients
Mm-hmm.
when
Okay.
you make your food. Yeah. And some people they go when they have time, they really make time to budget their meals, and so they do price comparisons, right? They
Yeah.
have newsletters, or they have the newsletters from different groceries.
Yeah, actually, there's an app
Yeah.
where you can compare prices,
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
and then it
okay.
will show which grocery has that price.
Oh
And
yeah.
Oh,
called
what is the app?
Flip.
Flip.
Flip, FLIPP. As you sign in, you will write like where you from, something like that. Like you can use it in different parts. I'm not sure if it's just in Canada,
Mhm.
but um yeah, you have to specify like are you from Vancouver, something like that.
Mm,
Yeah.
Mm.
And
okay.
then what you can also specify like which groceries you usually shop to. And there are groceries that match price. They
Yes.
match the price that you can show them the price from another store from that app, and then they will price match it.
Yes, that's
One
true.
Mm,
grocery would be Freshco.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
see.
Freshco, I know Superstore,
Mm-hmm.
Save on Foods, I think also does price matching.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great to have that
Okay.
they have that feature.
Really great tips that we have here. And
Mm-hmm.
Besh, I know healthy diet is or can be really challenging. So what would be your tips to really be accountable to stick to avoiding those things that, doesn't do good things into your body?
Yeah, meal planning is very, very important, and taking the time to write down your plan for the week, at least for the week. What do I want to eat
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, stuff like that. And then do grocery shopping based on your meal plan notes. And then avoiding eating out. I love to eat out.
Oh, yeah, because you don't know the ingredients that they put, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you really don't know
A
when
lot of
you're
there's a lot of preservatives, there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just a lot of sodium, for example, or sugar that they put in to make it really tasty, right? And so
Mhm.
Yeah.
but once you start doing your own food or cooking your own food, you could really notice the difference, like how clean the food that you're like,
Yeah.
you trust your food more, right? The one that you
Mm-hmm.
created for yourself.
Yeah.
So
And do you think does it ever get easier to, keep planning and then keep prepping? Like how do you deal with that?
yeah, definitely you'll have days where you're lazy, you don't want to do it. So my suggestion is batch cooking, freezing
Mm,
some, or making easy meals. Make use of your air fryer. We have air fryer. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's a lot easier. Just put everything in, and then 20 minutes, that's it. Take it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, and then soups, for example, that you can batch cook it as well, and then put it in the freezer or put it in small jars. Salad, the same thing, you can also batch make salads. So if, for example, you find that you don't want to do it, or you're just being lazy at the moment, at least you have something ready in the freezer.
Yeah.
Take it
Yeah,
out.
that's the most important thing when
Mm-hmm.
we never know when we get lazy, right?
Yeah.
It's like when we wake up, we have so much energy, and then by the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's all gone. Like, where can I buy food? Or,
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
if all else
energy.
fails, like you don't have anything in the freezer, or you don't feel like cooking at the day this day, for example, and you just wanted to eat outside, then permit yourself to eat out. But
Yeah.
also like just being aware, right? Like what do I want to eat in from the restaurant? So even though you're eating from a restaurant or you're Uber ordering from Uber Eats,
Right.
there's so many options still where you can eat healthier options. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
nowadays that like vegan or all those substitutes
Mm-hmm.
are now widely available in Vancouver, so it's really easy as well to find them.
Vancouver, I find our city is very lifestyle driven, healthy lifestyle driven. Uh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Keto diets, vegan,
That's why everything is so
gluten-free.
expensive.
No. But if they want something like if they feel lazy to prep, or if they don't want to eat again the food that they have in the fridge.
Mhm.
If you want something fast, it would be you can do like Subway, still healthy and not that expensive
Yeah.
compared
Do
to
you
restaurant.
yeah, that is really true. And
Mhm.
I'm curious, do you have any like go-to recipe that you can just make in 5 minutes or less? Do you
Minutes.
have anything
Salad.
like that?
Salad.
Or let's
Salad
say
is
less
the
than
best.
10 minutes, you know?
Anything like baked, I would say, is easy. Like you put, for example, you buy salmon and then you just put it in the oven for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It's not less than 10 minutes, but
but it's
still it's just sprinkle a little bit of salt, or squeeze
mhm.
in a little bit of lemon in it. That's
Yeah.
it, you're
Yeah,
good. And then you have salmon for the rest of the week. If you want to eat.
That's true.
And I
amazing.
think like the easier and you can also research, like for myself, I can always like Google easy menus or easy
Mhm.
meal prepping, meal preps, and there's so many ideas online that
Hmm.
you can
Yeah,
you can
totally.
use. And I find that the easier it is and the more achievable your goal is, because sometimes when you
Yes,
complicate things, then that's when we get demotivated, right? Like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, it's too
yeah.
complicated. A
It's
lot of Filipino foods are pretty healthy too, like nilaga, for example,
Mhm. Mhm.
easy.
tinola, right? Chicken
Yeah.
tinola.
Mhm.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are healthy.
Really love vegetables, and so what I do is I just like boil water and then add broccoli, carrots, pet chai or bok choy, and then cauliflower, and then that's it. It's done in like less than 5 minutes, and then I can eat it with rice or
Mm,
egg. Is still healthy.
yeah, yeah, like
That's
mixed
my
soup, or
go-to.
like you saute it, mixed
Mm.
vegetables, right? Chop
Yes,
suey,
yes.
those ones. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, it's just really how much you wanted to do it, and
Hmm.
there's a will, there's a way. You just need
Yeah.
to.
It really takes discipline. It really takes
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes
um
discipline,
mhm. And
strong
make it
will.
a routine. Yeah. And make it a routine. When you make it a routine, it becomes easier.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
because the brain develops that muscle memory, right? That you're
Mhm.
already used to this, and so it just becomes automatic,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
It
default.
takes, what did they say? It takes 28 days to form a habit.
Hmm.
So
There you go,
28
folks.
days.
Mhm. There you go.
It
Keep
takes
it on
28
for the
days, not
28.
a month, 28 days to form a
Yeah,
habit.
see if it works in 28 days. Maybe on your 29th day, it's automatic. You don't even think
Yeah,
about it anymore.
Yeah.
I
What
love
about
it.
you, Besh, Maria? It's your turn.
Okay, Besh. My New Year's resolution is mental well-being or practicing mental health. And not only just for myself, but also sharing that to friends, to
Mhm.
community, to family, and to really just anyone that I probably meet on the street or basically
Mm.
stranger.
Mhm.
Can you elaborate more about this fish? Because I think not a lot of people are really talking about
Yeah.
mental well-being. So yeah.
I think mental well-being is more on just really being good to yourself, not like diminishing yourself, your achievements, you know, those little things that, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. But it, like, language is really powerful. And so even though
I
you
agree.
say that unconsciously, it actually has an effect in the back
Impact.
end,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
So catching myself if I say, oh, that's so stupid, or I'm so stupid, or I'm not good enough, something like that, and eliminating those words in my vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
And just spreading that self-care, self-love, empowering others to also do self-care and self-love for themselves, because if you have those things, it can actually boost your self-esteem and boost your self-confidence, and then you can live a healthier lifestyle or happier mentality. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that, because before you can be able to like even start your day, basically you need all these things like self affirmations, like really loving yourself first before making any goals. Because yeah, I think it wouldn't work with you if you don't start with mental well-being, if you're just thinking about physical, like all
Mm.
physical for your visions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really all about from within. So generating
Mm-hmm.
everything from within, generating love, happiness, joy, care, whatever that is that you want to generate for yourself. Through that, you can manifest the outside, and so through that as well,
Mm-hmm.
whatever your goals would be, you can
Mm-hmm.
definitely achieve those
Mm-hmm.
immediately, as long as you put
Mm-hmm.
your mind to it as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You
I
have to
think
have
that
confidence.
awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Awareness too. Awareness whenever you're feeling down, and awareness of whenever you're feeling disappointed and all that.
Yeah,
And validating those feelings as well, accepting that
Mm-hmm.
you're feeling those emotions,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and knowing that those emotions would pass, as
Mm-hmm.
well as accepting help and support from others,
Mm-hmm.
because there are times I think we want to control a lot of what we do, right, by ourselves, but then it may cause burnout, or
Yeah,
it may
that's
stress us out.
that's
Yeah.
that's a really good point. Where I think we just don't talk about it. We were taught to just keep it in, right?
Mm,
And so I think just this thing happened, just keeping the burnout or the self discrimination, or diminishing yourself, or just
mhm,
really anything, or not, like, not showing your emotions, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're lonely, or any kind of emotion, and stopping that emotion actually builds up and up and up and up. It's like filling the
Mm-hmm.
water, right? If you have a container and then you fill it with water, and then
Mm-hmm.
eventually the glass or the cup will be full, and then
overflow.
it will just like overflow, and then everything is just affected, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just yourself who's affected, it's actually the people as well around you who's affected. It's really important to, if you're sad, just be sad. If you wanted to cry, just cry it all out until it's all gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always a, the stopping point. And then
Mm-hmm.
if you want to be happy with just no reason, be happy. It doesn't,
Yes.
you don't need a reason to
And
be
be
happy.
genuinely happy, right? That
Yeah,
uh allow to or like just be aware whenever like you're feeling in denial, like you're saying to
yeah,
yourself happy, but deep inside, in your in your
yeah.
subconscious, you're not
Noticing those feelings, right? Noticing
happy.
those feelings, and then also not just notice, but like inquire about it. If it's
Mm-mm.
really, am I feeling this, or is it just my ego feeling this?
Mm-hmm.
right? Like really getting curious as to what you're feeling, and then maybe journal about it, or
Yeah.
talk about it, or call a friend, like you said, and then or share with someone, or having that accountability group to hold you accountable for yourselves, or them accountable for you, right? And
That's true.
vice versa. So yeah, it really helps. And then spending quality time with your friends, especially nowadays with the technology, right? So if you notice, I actually noticed this last year when I was like traveling from different places, and then when we eat, right? People are just always on their phone, and then forgetting that they're actually with someone. They can just have a conversation with a person sitting next in front of them or next to them, right? So it just boggles my mind, or blows my mind, where like we are seeking this connection through the net or through our phone, when it's just right in front of us.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, having that
Really
detox.
valuing, right? Valuing the connections, the connection, the relationships you have, whether friendships or personal relationships, whatever it is, valuing it at the moment, being present. Being present is also very important.
Yeah.
In connection with that, like just always being in social media, feeding yourself with a lot of bad news from
Mm-mm.
all that, it affects your mental health. Being away from your phone, having a detox
Yeah.
from social media is important for your mental well-being.
It's true. That's so
Yeah.
true. And you will notice, like, you actually, you're not missing out a lot when you put your phone down. Not really.
Yeah. Like the old days didn't have
Yeah.
phone, and
Except
like,
that
they're
when you open your
happy.
phone, you have this many messages.
And like,
And then you
For
have to
me, I
catch
always
up.
out like, why are these
like, oh, I have so many phone calls.
happening?
Yeah, and also I'm not diminishing like being in your phone, right? Because being in our phone, or having this innovative technology that we have, I'm actually grateful, because it allows me to connect with friends abroad, or my mom back home, to call her, or to even like see her in front of me, right? So that's also like there's a good, and also there's a somewhere not good.
It's all about
And
balance as well, right?
yeah, it's all about
Balance.
balance, and creating the habit of like really having the self-discipline center. I do have a routine that I go to when I feel so overwhelmed. I just make sure that I find a quiet place, and then just meditate. And then I have this routine where I just, the minute I wake up, I make sure that I don't go to Instagram or to Facebook or
Oh,
to
good. Yeah.
Messenger. And I just go to the music, and then find a guided meditation that really starts my day right in a positive way. um and then once I also like feel low energy, I also meditate, or just close my eyes and quiet my mind. And then just, even just by sitting down on your chair, Bash, or lying down or sitting down, whatever it is, and then just like 1 minute meditation, 5 minutes meditation, 25 minutes, an hour long meditation. Available now in Spotify and Apple Music as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's an app called Calm.
Yes.
CALM.
Yeah, I saw that one. It keeps coming,
Headspace.
keeps popping up on
Yeah.
my social
Yeah.
media.
I
Headspace
believe
or
if you have
Libra.
a headspace, if you are connected with, or you have Netflix, I think they do have a free, I'm not sure if it's Headspace on there, but you can check it out too through Netflix. They have a guided meditation, just like
Oh,
1 minute,
that's
2 minute
nice. Is it free?
episodes. Yeah. Like if you have
Oh.
Netflix, it's free with your subscription.
And
Your
round your
subscription.
shoulders up and back, and then close your eyes, take a deep breath, maybe 3, that's really it. It will allow you to
Yeah.
be light, stress
Mhm.
free,
Yeah.
and yeah, just everything. You can
Yeah.
tell me
Mm.
what you felt.
I think it's really really good to when you spend a bit of a time meditating like that and focusing
Yeah.
on self-awareness and focusing on not really thinking of anything because it's hard not to think of anything. My
Yeah.
my mind
Yeah,
is
Or
always
mhm.
running
that's the
20.
challenge, right? To just really
Mhm.
Mhm.
empty your mind.
Empty your
And
mind.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you will catch yourself like as you close your eyes, sometimes your thoughts veer away and you start thinking of other things, and then you will notice it. The more you
yeah,
practice it, you will notice it. You will pull yourself back and say, no,
yes,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be present. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
being
I would say here in Vancouver, there's so many places where it's really good to meditate. Like nature here is so nice. There's so
right
many places where you
part.
can go.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend money.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah, you
a practicing gratitude. It's so
yeah,
important
Yes,
when you're
yes.
when you're grateful for
Uh,
it's not I don't see this as toxic positivity because there's a
mhm.
lot of like right now there's so many talks about toxic positivity, right?
I know. But it's good to write it down. So I just remember I had this gift from our white elephant, and it's
Oh
blurry.
yeah,
oh
So
nice.
we need
so
to
it's
who
like
I wonder
five.
who brought that.
I don't know. Is it you, Maria? I was thinking you or Kat. So
Oh,
No,
it's
she
like
probably
didn't
cat.
didn't join.
it's like 5 minute
I didn't
gratitude.
join.
So I think you can buy it anywhere, like
Yeah,
anywhere. So
It's so
yeah.
good because you ran
Mhm.
remembered you had to leave early. But
Yeah.
then that gift literally no one like picked it up, right?
It's nice. Like in here, it will say like people I am grateful for. And it even says like my gratitude vision board. So you also can
amazing.
have a vision board for just being grateful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's really good.
I
I
will
love that.
think, like simple things.
Yes, you can also message like someone out of the blue, right? Hey, thank
Mhm.
you for being my friend, something like that. And then it will make their day.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
telling these guys how a bus driver, a simple, he said to us, the passengers, as we were getting off, he's like, "Oh, have a great day at work, guys." A
Mhm.
simple comment like that, I'm pretty sure brightened up a lot of people's days, especially if
mhm.
Exactly.
coming from a
Mhm.
long weekend, for example, and then you're coming,
Yeah.
it really makes a difference. Small
Mhm.
acts of kindness like that doesn't have to cost you money.
Mhm. Being grateful for every person you meet in the way, or every little thing
Yeah.
that said, like, yeah, what I'm
Just
saying,
give them
like
smile.
animals, the plants, like if these are all not here, like, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
very here.
Amazing.
Awesome. 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 Thanks for sharing all of these, guys. Thanks for sharing your New Year's resolution to us. I hope we
Mhm.
all achieve our resolutions at the end of the year for 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we can keep talking about this
Yeah.
on and on. There's so many topics to talk about when it
Yeah.
comes to New Year, right? Like, yeah, there's just too
Just,
many
Yes.
just everything.
about
Really.
everything.
And I think I wanna request from our viewers, right? If you
Mhm.
wanna share what you have in store for 2023,
Mhm.
please feel free to comment or message us.
Yeah.
If you have, any questions or recommendations, feel free to message and comment as
Mhm.
well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. And thank you so
Mhm.
much for those people
Mhm.
who watch our first and second episode. Second
Yes.
episode,
Thank
we
you.
went
Thank
to
you.
we went to Christmas market, and the
Mhm.
first one is we introduce ourselves, right? So thank you so much for watching us, and I hope you guys are learning from us as we also are learning in this environment as we discuss these things too. So
I just want to end this as well for I just want to say to everyone that just manifest that this year will be the year for you, that this year is a year for all the greatness in your life, and it shall be done. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Believe in
believe
yourself.
believe in yourself.
If you don't believe in anything, believe in yourself. And that's all you need.
Because no one else.
Yes.
Yeah, love yourself,
Love
love people
yourself.
around you, be grateful, be kind all the time, and good things will come your way. Keep doing you.
Yeah.
Those things it will be a fruitful year for all of us. Mhm.
What you say is what you create. So thank you. Feel free to follow us, like us, or subscribe us at the
Subscribe.
Beshies
Yes, please.
podcast. That would be in Spotify
YouTube
and
and Anchor.
Yeah.
We'll be an
Instagram as
Anchor
well.
and
Okay.
Instagram. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, everyone. See you soon.
Bye.